I wonder if I'm smart enough to figure out how this works. Smart. What makes us smart? I don't think any of us are born that smart. We're born babies. Anyways, what does it mean to be smart? Is there one way of being smart? I don't think there is. And this is a book that backs me up. My name is Mr. Bahamon, and I'm going to be reading this book, children. It's called How We Are Smart by Nikola Lisa and illustrated by Sean Qualls. And it looks like there's more than one way of being smart. I think I agree with that. That makes sense. Let me see. And also remember, we're always getting smarter. We're always training our mind to get smarter. But this book is more about the different ways that you can become smart. So it starts off, dear reader, think of all the people you know. Are some really good at sports? Do others excel in art? Can some play musical instruments well? Oh, I wish I did that. Are some terrific at solving math problems? Do you do any of those? Do some of you play sports? Do some of you like to draw? What do all those people have in common? They are smart, but they are smart in different ways, and in more ways than one. There are 8 basic ways people can be smart. An explanation of each is given in the back of the book. Well, there's lots of information in this book. There's body smart, logic smart, music smart. Ooh, this is a cool one. Nature smart. I wonder what that is. Something to do with nature, I guess. People smart, picture smart, self smart, and word smart. In this book, you will meet some fascinating people and learn how they are smart. Then you'll get a chance to figure out the ways that you are smart. So let's see. So if I open up, let's hear about some different people who are smart in different ways. Oh wow, here's a fun one. Tito Puente. It says, my mother put me to study immediately because they saw that I had lots of talent musically. Here's Tito Puente, and it looks like he plays music. I was always banging around cans and walls and doing lots of percussion things. Ooh, I know percussion has to do with drums. So this is a musician, Tito Puente. And then it has a little poem. Let's read about Tito, who through his fame made Latin music a household name. He played like no other, with energy and drive, thumping his drums and dancing them alive. He played bongos and congas, timbales, and the vibraphone. He played them with gusto and exceptional tone. He toured the world to thunderous ovations. The king of Latin music touched all generations. Yes, Tito was smart, musically so gifted. When he began to play, hearts were uplifted. Are you smart like Tito? I wish I was. But I think if I worked, I could become smarter musically, but you definitely need to practice. But imagine if some of Tito's teachers saw him banging on the wall and told him, smarten up, you're never going to be anything. That wouldn't be nice, because he was smart, musically. So that's just one way of being smart, and he can be smart in other ways too, but he was definitely smart musically. And I give some information. It says Ernest Anthony Tito Puente Jr., well, it looks like he has some nicknames, was a musician, composer, and bandleader who grew up in East Harlem in New York City. Of Puerto Rican heritage, Tito began dancing in contests with his sister when he was 5 years old. So it sounds like he started early as a dancer. Yeah. Let's check out somebody else. Patsy Takemoto Mink. You know anybody who likes to talk? If you like to talk a lot, does that help make you smart? Maybe. This is what she says. There's no doubt that for me, the turning point in my life was having the opportunity to attend law school and become an attorney. I know that's a lawyer. It opened all the doors that previously had been shut. So here's a poem about Patsy. It says, come listen to Patsy and her inspiring ways, who fought for justice throughout her days. A teacher, a lawyer, a mother, a politician. Whatever she did with conviction. Conviction is when you really believe in something. She championed causes for downtrodden and poor. She stood up for women to help them achieve more. She was warm and friendly, without a trace of guile. But she got things done with her no-nonsense style. Yes, Patsy was smart, spirited and forthright. She worked to help people improve their plight. Are you smart like Patsy? So Patsy is a congresswoman, so she works in the government. And she was a third-generation Japanese American born in Maui, Hawaii, in a sugar plantation community. So when she was little, she wanted to be a doctor, but then she got into practicing law. So for law, you do have to do a lot of reading and talking. So she, look at her with a microphone, she must be an excellent speaker. Do you like to talk a lot? So that's another way of being smart. And this book has lots of different ways of being smart, or types of intelligence, and all these different people. There's singers. And here we have, ooh, look at this name, AM Pei. Says he is an architect. So they design buildings. When I first started my practice, I did draw a lot. Very quickly afterward, I found that I could draw faster in my head than I could on paper. Wow, so you like to picture things and draw? Imagine things and then draw them on paper? Honestly, I think I like to do that, but I definitely need to practice more. That says, have you heard of IM, who saw soaring spaces in all sorts of places? As a youngster, he knew it was buildings he designed with intricate geometries of shape, form, and line. His buildings are crisp, clear, and detailed. That's why his ideas have so long been hailed. From soaring interiors, that's inside of the building, to walls of sheer glass, to blanded steel girders that carry the mass. Yes, IM was smart, passionate, and devoted. His ideas for new projects wholeheartedly promoted. Are you smart like I am? So here I guess see a drawing, I think that's in France. In Paris, a famous museum. His real name is I.O. Ming, but they call him I.M., his last name is Pei. Born in 1917, has designed buildings all over the world. He was born in China, and then he came to the United States at 17 to study architecture. So he was definitely smart, but was he definitely the best writer ever? No, but it looks like he was a great drawer and great at picturing things. So there's lots of ways of being smart. Yes, it could be math, it could be reading, it could be writing, but also growing things. And here, this book gives you lots of details. So friends, I really recommend this book. And you can see different ways that you can become smart, or that you are already smart. Whether it's with your body, or with music, or with pictures and drawing, or even with talking. There are ways that we're all becoming smarter, and some of us might find out that we end up being smarter in a different way than other people. And that's fine, because everyone's different. So next time someone says, oh, I'm not smart, remember, there's lots of different ways of becoming smart. And also, we're always training our brain to become smarter. Maybe ask your teacher about this book, or ask your parent about this book. or librarian. Lots of libraries have this. All right, bye friends.